Oh, hey. Okay, so today is August 30th, 2017, and I just wanted to make this video about the implants and God and the rapture. Okay, so as for the implants, I heard yesterday that some of the people on YouTube are hearing, they think they're hearing from God or the Lord, and they're not hearing from the Lord, they're hearing from the reptilians. The reptilians are putting implants in people, and what I had heard is that some of them look 44 and older, and it's because from being on YouTube, they've gotten unwanted attention, and the reptilians, they went and they put implants in people. So that's why all these people are on YouTube getting these prophetic messages and these dream visions and going on YouTube and talking about it, okay? They're not hearing from the Lord, they're hearing from the reptilians. So I just wanted to come on and say that that's one of the things that I had heard. And I also wanted to say with the implants, okay? Now this is how they're working it. There's a small handful of individuals in each city, and they're aged 44 years of age and under. They're healthy, university educated individuals. They're not troublemakers in any way, because the reptilians don't like troublemakers. And they're here for the tribulation to help with the cleanup. And there's people who are over the age of 44, like some of the individuals on YouTube, who some of them are troublemakers, some of them are not. And they have implants. And there's the troublemakers have implants, and they're chipped for the tribulation. I'll get back to the chipping in a minute. And then we have another group of individuals who are not troublemakers. They never have been. They're just normal working people, go to work every day, come home, and that's it. And what is happening to them is they are not chipped. So when you're chipped, the microwaves don't affect you from the wireless Wi-Fi and the cell phone towers. When you're not chipped, you get neuro damage. Now these individuals, they're at stage 2. Stage 1 is severe depression, and it's irreversible. Stage 2 is they're starting to show a type of dementia. They're starting to show confusion, and it's happening. I mean, the last 2 months on the news in my area, two dental offices and one doctor's office, they're not cleaning their instruments properly, so people have to go now and get tested for HIV and hepatitis. And so that's how the reptilians are working it, okay? So the people that are here for the tribulation are some of the very small hand-picked few are workers, and the other, those are the only two sets of people who will not get stage 2 neuro damage from the microwaves. It's the troublemakers, and it's the people here to work the tribulation. That's what I'm trying to say. And the people on YouTube, like I said, some of them are troublemakers, some of them are not. And they have the implants because from being on YouTube and Facebook. I'm telling you right now, these people, they're on the internet. If they think the E.T.S aren't watching them, they better think again, okay? So, and then, like I said, and then you have the people that are at stage 2, and they have neuro damage. So that's how that is being worked. Now, there is somebody on YouTube, his family, I think, crossed some shapeshifters and they got targeted, and he has implants from when he was younger, and he's on YouTube too, and it says in the Bible that you have to be careful because you just may be talking to an angel. E.T.s are real, and they walk amongst everybody. I mean, I'm one of them, and we all have implants, and once you have these forehead implants, they know your every feeling, your every thought, your every action. And mine come from the Nordics, though. Mine are in my left side, and these people that have the implants from the reptilian, it's in the right side, just as stated in the Bible. And so that's what I found out. These people on YouTube getting all these prophetic dreams and messages, it's not God or the Lord, it's the reptilians. And without these implants, they're not going to hear diddly squat from anybody or anything. So anyways, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I just wanted to share that. And um, also too, that with God, you guys have to remember, my implants come from the Nordics. They don't live by a lie, so I'm being fed the truth. And I'm going home soon. I'm going to Venus. That's where I'm from. And the Nordics, they don't live by a lie. The Matrix does, and everybody on this planet's being fed lies, and the Bible being one of them. And with God, there's only two gods. There's the God of force and the God within. The God of force is, it builds up and then it explodes. It creates the Big Bang, and the God within is our self-esteem, etc. So it's the God within, and that's who people should be worshiping, the God within, not the God outside. And with the Bible, there's only with the Bible, it's in codes. It's in codes for a reason. The Bible's only for the 12 real tribes of Israel. And who are the real tribes of Israel? They're the shapeshifters. The Bible is owned by the reptilians. That's why they talk about blood in it all the time. And that's why in the Bible it says that the implants will go in the right hand, because the reptilians are in the right side, as I said. And the Bible's only to be understood by the 12 tribes of Israel. And nowhere in the Bible does it say there's a rapture. It's taken out of context, and it's the Puritan preachers that started it. It's a false doctrine. No one is going anywhere. They're going to be staying right here. And as soon as we leave, it's the E.T.S that are going to be leaving. The portals are going to close up, and then everybody's going to start seeing the truth. They're going to start seeing the reptilians. And I had posted in many videos last week on YouTube about the truth and what's really going on. And I tried to tell people that they're not hearing from God, they're hearing from the reptilians. And just yesterday, I've subscribed to this lady on YouTube. Her name is Judith Levy, and she's one of the ones hearing from God. And this is something that one of the prophetic words she heard. It's only 1 minute in length.
And the next word the Father spoke to me was draconian. Now, draconian is the fallen angels, okay, which people think are the aliens that are going to come to enlighten the earth. This is what we're seeing all on the History Channel and everything everywhere is about aliens. Even the Pope is welcoming the aliens, okay? These are demonic creatures that are going to come out of the pits of hell, okay? When the dragon is released, okay, people?
Okay, so now you heard her yourself. She just said that she heard that the draconian are the reptilians. So she's verifying everything that all my videos that I dropped last week, telling people that they are not hearing from the Lord, they're hearing from the reptilians. And as for the rapture, I mean, do you think that God would have raptured people up first before they introduced the microwaves and not chipping people? Okay, so I'm here to tell people the truth. And they're going to start seeing the reptilians as soon as we leave. And the Bible is a lie. I'm telling you, it's only for the 12 tribes, real tribes of Israel. And what they do, this is something else I heard. They use 3 religions at end times, the reptilians do. They use the Hebrew Bible, the Torah, I forget the name of it. They use Islam and they use Christianity. And at end times, it's out with Christianity, in with Islam. They use Islam to usher in the Antichrist. Once the Antichrist is ushered in, then by the time the tribulation is finished, everybody's gone. Okay, the only people that are going to be here now are the reptilians. Everybody's going to be gone. They're going to start. They're going to planet will be colonized now, and they're going to repopulate with reptilians, and that's when they're going to see the Messiah. So that's what's going on, and I guess that's it for now. And all you people have to do is just think about why in the Book of Alien Races on YouTube, how come you don't hear of humans? Why aren't they in that book of Alien Book of Races? And why don't you hear that they're flying in spaceships from different planets? Okay, so who are the real aliens here? It's not us. It's not the E.T.s. It's the humans that are the aliens, not us. And that should get your mind thinking, okay? So, and that's the Matrix. It keeps the wool pulled over your eyes. President Dwight Eisenhower, he went on national TV in the 1950s. It's on YouTube, and you can type it in. President Dwight Eisenhower talking about the military industrial complex. That's the shadow government. He said that that's what people would have to worry about, was the shadow government, and people didn't listen to him. Valiant Thor from Venus was at the Pentagon for 3 years. He was trying to get this planet going in a different direction, and they didn't want the 6-star system. That's what the Nordics live under, the 6-star system. And President Dwight Eisenhower, he's on his great-great-granddaughter, Laura Eisenhower, she's on YouTube. She's talking about the E.T.s, letting everybody know they're real. And Miriam Delicado, she was beamed up for 3 hours in 1988 by the Nordics. And she was told back then that 2017 is the last year. So the rapture is this year. And Paul Hellyer, Hellyer, I believe that's how his name is spelled. He was Canada's defense minister in the late 1960s. He's on YouTube. He's telling you ETs are very real, and he tells that some of them are good, some of them are bad. So people need to wake up. The only alien deception is going to be making people believe that there is a deception. In Russia, the UFOs, they fly around like airplanes. They don't stay hidden, because over here there's a deception. So the spaceships can be sitting right there. You can't see them. They're invisible. And there's only a deception over here when it comes to the ETs. So, and the spaceships, that is too. So I just came on to say this, and I just wanted people to know that there's no rapture for anybody. And I already went through that in one of my previous videos that I dropped. And that's it. I just wanted to come on here and say that. And people chose the Matrix. They're getting everything that goes along with it. They wanted to be rich, and they wanted the Matrix. They go hand in hand, but they also got the wool being pulled over their eyes, and they also got the tribulation, because when the Nordics take over a planet, there's no tribulation. That's coming from the Bible. That's coming from the reptilians. They own the Bible, and that's it. So that's how they're working the implants. And I guess I'm gonna end this video for now. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so that's it for now, and I might upload a video there maybe later tonight or tomorrow again. Okay, so bye for now.